Welcome to Celebrity Tarot Card Reading. We're going to get started straight away. Please hit subscribe. My name is Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot, and any information about this reading will be at the end of this video. We are going to get into our SCOTT DISICK reading. So he is Kourtney Kardashian's ex-husband, no, ex-boyfriend. She's got 3 kids with him, I believe, but he's just like upset. He is mad. He is pissed. So, I mean, he was mad a while ago about the new relationship between Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker are dating, and the public display of affection is just too much for SCOTT DISICK to handle, apparently, so he's pissed off about everything. I thought that was over. I thought he was done being mad, but apparently he's mad again for God knows what. We're going to find out here. He is a Gemini. That doesn't surprise me. Sagittarius moon sign. He does kind of act like a Gemini, though, for sure. Scott Michael DISICK was born May 26, 1983. He's an American media personality and socialite. He's most famous for starring as a main cast member on Keeping Up with the Kardashians and in all of its spinoffs. His popularity grew on Keeping Up, and it led to the development of house flipping show Flip It Like DISICK, and that was on the E! Network. That didn't last very long, though. He pursued multiple business ventures, including starting in clothing brand Talentless. What? Oh, it's called Talentless. I'm like, what? Investing in nightclubs and running multiple vitamin companies. Okay. I think that's all we really need to know. But other than that, he was with Kourtney Kardashian in the beginning of Keeping Up, and that was 2007. He appeared on pretty much every season, and he always wore suits and tie, and he always had everything all fancy, and he starred alongside her in all the spinoffs also. And he does have addiction issues, I do know. I think he lost both of his parents almost around the same time, too. There's a lot of nightclub appearances and the Talentless thing, that's clothing. He does have a lot of partnerships and business ships and blah, blah, blah. He's too busy to be pissed off at Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker for making out on the river or whatever they're doing. All right, we're going to find out about SCOTT DISICK right through the tarot cards. I'm doing oracle cards, confirming them with tarot cards. It's actually really fun. Kanye West's reading went really well. He's mad too at the Kardashian, but it's the other one. So we're going to find out the challenges that are in the past or kind of in the past for him, as well as any challenges that are present or upcoming, anything that they feel about themselves. And we're going to find out how we actually see SCOTT DISICK from our point of view, and we'll see kind of where they vary, an outcome, a likely outcome, and any added extra whatever. We're just going to go with the flow here. All right, so we're going to find out about the celebrity first, confirming with tarot after our oracle. Woo! Well, that card does not surprise me. Sadly, because, I mean, Scott's kind of a babe. I would date him if he wasn't so cranky. He's funny. I like his dry humor. Okay, so very detached. The openness just is not there. So that is something that is not there as of right now. Observing or trying to observe or to get into a place where you kind of like get a new spark, a new thing, a new feeling. That is something that is very much not there. The reflection stuff, looking at yourself and really knowing when you fuck up or what sucky things there are about you or what great things are there. I mean, he's not able to look in the mirror and be like, hey, man, you rock. Or, hey, man, what you did today really sucked, because he's not observing it. He doesn't observe that at all. We're just going to confirm this with the tarot, and we'll find out a little bit more. This just kind of gets us a little preview, a little blueprint, and now we'll fill it in. It's like a plan that just happens to work out when you put the cards together. I love it. One more shuffle here. Is he a Sagittarius really moon sign? Okay, that's why. He's just so, he seems like a positive person. He's got multiple different sides to him. A scary one and a nice one. And then also he He gets revenge. He's not nice if you fuck with him. I've seen it. I've seen it on the Kardashians. Okay. Okay, we have our World in reverse and our Knight of Pentacles that is in reverse. So Knight of Pentacles is going to confirm this detachment. World reverse is going to confirm this observe card. So Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like he's afraid to take a risk here. And he wants like the passion of something, but he doesn't want to put the effort into it. Okay. And he's very, again, this is just confirming that is he's detached. Okay. Because if you are in a relationship and you put forth effort, you will get the passion, you'll get the adventure, the playfulness, the loveliness of it. But if you don't put forth effort into a relationship, you will not get anything. Detached, if you think that. Okay. World in reverse. That's Gemini card. Definitely. Yeah. So this is just confirming to me the idea of just kind of getting into a place where he can start something new or get into a place, a new beginnings. And, you know, that's what this is all about where he's at currently. And he's definitely taking some wishful thinking. If you're really wishfully thinking, he's wishfully thinking. He's not observing. He's not reflecting. He's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. And I really feel as if even though the world has moved upside down on him and he's livid about it and he's upset about it and he is in his feelings, he literally has wishful thinking. He definitely feels like, you know, whatever he's wanting here is definitely going to be fine. It's even though he's afraid to take risks, even though he doesn't want to put forth the effort in a relationship, this man still thinks that maybe, yeah, he's just not at his full potential. And that is something that he's definitely not observing. If he were to observe that, he'd be like, well, shit, I'll fix that. All right. About challenges in the past and present for Scott Disick. Oh, he's like Kanye West. That is wild. Okay. So in the past, he felt a very big obstacle and challenge is that he deserved everything, like a reward all the time. He deserved it. It wasn't like an earned type of situation. Again, confirming that effort, putting no effort forward, but thinking that you're going to be in a relationship. It's kind of the same thing. And that is all in the past. That is something that is in the past. And Eight of Pentacles is going to expand on that. Also, something that is present is just being able to release, let go, get into a place where you kind of are flowing or you are cooperating. That's a huge obstacle or challenge for him presently. And Nine of Pentacles in reverse is going to confirm that. Expanding on this, well-deserving of a reward, okay? It's like he thinks he's too busy to change things. He's too busy for work. He's too busy because when he gets into relationships, he does it very quickly, okay? And so when he's in these relationships, he's not putting forth the effort, yet he thinks he deserves the reward. That is something of these relationships that is in the past, that it could have been an earth sign. Definitely Aries, Taurus, or Virgo. Could have been specific Virgo. I'm thinking Virgo for sure, but it's just like he's constantly going into these relationships where he does it really quickly. And this is, again, something that was more in the past, what I'm talking about. But he was, you know, he designs it, forever, you know, movement forward, blah, blah, blah. But he doesn't expand on it. He does not at all get into a place where he deserves any kind of recognition or reward or gift or even a fucking kiss on the cheek for a no working, passionless relationship. Yet, I thought he was going to be better than that. I really did. I'm bummed out because he's kind of a babe. Now he's not at all. All right. So presently, he's recklessly spending. He's definitely living beyond his means, and he's not allowing anything here to be unguarded. So his inability to relax is definitely being confirmed. with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, okay? He is not resting. He is not healing. He's not getting into a place where he has openness. He's not even trying to cooperate with the flow of his life, with the flow of the universe, with the flow of anything, the cycles of life. It's like he's almost gets into this place where there could be wholeness, and then he fucks it up, gets real reckless, and then he is unable to relax, unable to heal or rest or get into a place where he can release and restore. And that is just something that he does. And that is what currently he's dealing with. So the fact that he's actually popping up and getting mad again does not surprise me, especially with these cards kind of coming into play. All right, let's find out how SCOTT DISICK feels about himself. Let's see how SCOTT DISICK thinks he is. He's gonna, I'm just so excited. Oh, girl. These Geminis. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna heal, and I'm this, and I'm that, I'm authentic. And then all of a sudden, bam! No, you're not. Okay, I'll get to the point, I promise. Okay, how he feels about himself. So, dreams coming true. 9 for me is accomplishment, winning. So he sees himself winning. He sees his dreams coming true. He sees himself reaping the rewards of, all of his non-efforts. This is why he's single, though, for sure. Basically, he sees himself as pretty focused. He feels like he might be a little pushy. Limits are just not a big one for him. And, he's very sure of himself, even though there's nothing to be really sure about. But he is indicating that he is a little bit pushy. He's definitely less than in the vision stuff. So he's not in a fresh start right now. He's not starting any newness. He's not starting an adventure. He's not getting into any relationships right now. Yeah, but he literally thinks that his dreams are going to come true still, which I'm all for, except for you're kind of a dick. Okay, let's find out presently how we see him. Yeah, but he definitely sees himself as somebody who doesn't have much of an issue. It's like he keeps repeating these patterns of pretend, healing and trying and resting, getting into this place where he gets reckless. He starts spending, he starts getting pushy, he gets mean, he forgets his limits. And then all of a sudden, bam, he's right back where he started. And that's in a place where he doesn't even know how fucked up he's being. Okay. We see him as a daydreamer. We see him as not making decisions, not much in the lead position of anything. And he's definitely lacks a little bit of stability, but we almost think that he has structure because of the way that he carries himself. We almost think that maybe he has a little stillness, maybe a little stability, maybe a little comfort, but it's like the way that he leads himself puts this out there. But, on the inside, it's different from the outside. And that's just the way it is. And that's why we do these cards. Okay. How we see him is being confirmed by Justice in reverse. So we actually see him as pretty dishonest as far as SCOTT DISICK goes. Okay. We feel like he's living in denial, especially when he thinks that he, can be in this place where he has all these daydreams and he thinks they're all going to come true. We think he's in denial. We do. We think that he's not accepting the truth in the situation. And that would definitely be confirming the decision making or making, appropriate choices and decisions based off of the present situation. And we see him kind of fucking it up. Definitely taking no accountability. You are not the lead in anything, sir. We do see him as a blamer, though, as unfair. It's pretty simple. Likely outcome, SCOTT DISICK. All right. All right, so there will be movement forward as much as possible and with as much control as possible. He's definitely not going to be in a place where he's going to find stability anytime soon or structure, again, because he is not a master really in that realm, especially when he's not taking care of himself as far as inner work, or, he keeps repeating patterns where he says he's going to do the work, he doesn't do the work, and then he just flails around and spends a bunch of money and drinks and yells at people. Okay, so 3 of Swords. He's in a heartbreak. So likely outcome here moving forward. He's definitely feeling sad. He's feeling caught off guard about it. And he's been overcome by it. And the likely outcome is that, yes, he's feeling betrayed. He's feeling all this grief. So he's definitely going to be in a place where he's trying to control that. He's going to try and change and move and do what he can, but he's not going to be able to master that. He's not going to be able to get into a place where he can find a silver lining of this sadness, of this pain, if he does not fucking understand that it's actually happening. Like, accept it and move on. I don't think that she threw a fit when you were dating what's her butt. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's all about the curveball though, and the hurt here, and it's definitely something he was not expecting. I mean, men do that. They don't participate in the relationship, yet they want you to keep being in the relationship, and then you're like, excuse me, like what? And now you're mad? No, you don't get to be mad, but he does. That's his thing. That's where he's at, and he'll keep doing it. Obviously, roller coaster baby. Oh my God, I keep thinking that song in my head too. All right, so likely outcome is that this man's is going to be sitting in his pain and grief for quite a moment, probably a moment too long. And he's definitely very detached, just not observing the detachment. He's not observing the blaming of others. He's not observing the fact that he's not acknowledging the responsibility or accountability for taking care of anybody in a relationship and then getting upset and blaming them, and it's just on and on and on. He's a pattern guy. He's definitely in a pattern. So yes, this does not surprise me now that I know that he's a pattern guy. This doesn't surprise me that he popped up again, mad at Kardashian and what's his butt. And the audacity to ask her man to quit putting effort into their relationship in public. Girl, if you put more effort into that relationship in public or in the house, you might still be in that relationship. So that's all I'm saying. If you don't put in the energy, if you don't put in the effort, you're going to be single. Alrighty. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful New Year's Eve besides all this crazy, crazy SCOTT DISICK and Kanye West shenanigans. Subscribe to Hangman Tarot, please, and thank you. Also, hit that bell button as soon as you do. You will receive all my notifications here at Hangman Tarot. Share, like, and follow on all your social media. And if you would, please go check out in the description box all of my information and facts on this tarot reading, references, and social media platforms. Go check out all that in the description box. And other than that, oh my God, Happy New Year.